What is it? Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Oh. So, where were we? We left Footfall, the last thing we did yesterday. What is it? It's been like 3 or 4 days now. We left Footfall. And now we're going off to the thing that makes most sense would be Janus, right?
A familiar voice.
Cargo 44 shot stealing. We add that to cargo. We add that to cargo. It's not enough to get. I think we're done with most of it. There has been some patches.
During the warp voyage, the navigator's sanctum reported there are warp reefs right on the ship's course, the fragments of the Sea of Souls given material form. The navigator may either steer the ship past the dangerous region or risk approaching the ragged formation to gain valuable insight.
We're going close.
Following the Lord Captain's orders and the navigator's instructions, the void ship approached the warp reefs. And the lower decks rang with the unbearable screeching of tearing plasteel. A razor-sharp reef edge had cut into the hull. The ship managed to escape the dangerous region, but not before taking serious damage.
Yeah. We are going to do that. We're going to lower the volume of the game bit. We gained a profit. Oh, that one's finished. Okay, good. That's probably going to be a no-brainer. The biggest thing we need to decide is probably, are we going with Good Tidings or Righteous Bonefire? Complacent Sleep, Prometheum, Cursed Zillers, additional damage, willpower, security for every sector, Rogue Trader and Allies Demon, damage against demons, Rogue Trader gains 10 plus to all characteristics during warp encounter battles. The hammer is decent, but the reward from... I think we might actually go for this one. Just for the simple fact Oration's reputation is actually worth it. Navy is something we're going to use to work up slowly but surely. Dogmatic. Complacency. More profit factor. We actually need more profit factor to get some things we want. Yeah. I guess we're going to Janus.
Lord Captain, we have received an urgent Vox recording from Footfall. Beginning playback. Rogue Trader, my name is Solomon Antha. You and I met on Rikard Minoris. I have something to discuss with you. I will be waiting at the Footfall docks. The warp jump was a success, but the Vox Master reported the following incident. Beautiful blossoming vines had covered the deck and bulkheads in loading bay 6. 2 workers had bent down to take a better look at the flowers, and the vines had devoured their faces before strangling them. The bay was then sealed and purged.
Inevitable triumph. Okay, so we are now up here. Okay. How healthy?
Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of Telikos Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the von Valancius dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Dealing with Janus. Checking the planets around here. What do we have? More Promethium. That's good. Okay.
This white cover is like the frost that forms on the condensers. Can worlds made of nothing but cold truly exist?
Begin the scan. Pascal, Cabela, Cassia, Agenta, Ablad. Yep. I might do a respec on me. I might do a respec when we have a bit of more profit factor, because we need a bit profit factor for everything, and just when we get stuff rolling, it's going to be a lot easier.
A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck.
I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat of Aram. My name is Vistenza Janus Viat of Aram AF Coronis. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of rogue trader Theodora von Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world.
Vistenza Viat raises her head slightly. Vistenza Viat turns to Abelard.
And greetings to you, noble Verserian. It has been years since your last visit to Janus. I am glad to see you again.
It is a good sign when a rogue trader's seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere.
Vistenza lets out a musical laugh.
I hear praise in those words and I thank you for them.
She turns once again to you.
In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected.
Admitted you in awe and behold of the illustrious figure of whose fame backward. I hope my coming in Theodora's stead has not disappointed you too much.
Not in the least, your lordship. On the contrary, I am delighted after all these years to once again welcome to my world.
For Janus!
Okay. That mustache. How come the rebels have so much more distinguished facial hair than
Grovel before the faithful. I will fight if I must. I will not be deterred. And so it shall be done. The Emperor commands.
Faith without deed is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Fabricated.
Okay, you now have. You should actually have. Okay, yep.
Rejoice in service.
Take care of him. Power swing.
It will be done. Indeed.
Okay, that shield or
At your
that
beck and call.
weapon. I switched out his weapon. I don't know if I did it on stream or off stream. I just sat and read things a bit before I started the stream. But yeah, no.
Emperor, give me strength. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Running binary significant value.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
To the heretics.
I like the fact that they have actually done a change to the allies. I remember my first playthrough of doing this. Fuck, the enemies just saw you were standing next to one of them and just decided, you know what, I'm going to spray and hose you down.
Scared yet?
Here we go. Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
With the rebel.
Show me what you've got.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Going to switch to that mode.
Let's get to it.
We have two sharpshooters. Ouch. Ouch.
A dance of blades and
They're already in
shadows.
it, so it doesn't matter.
The shadows will see it done. Let your soul be purged.
Okay, let's stab you. I can't really get to another one, can I?
Trust me.
Okay.
May the Divine's will be done. I will not be deterred.
Let's do this then.
Rejoice in service.
Oh, you actually parried for once. Hmm. You know what?
Power resides.
Pascal can have
with
another
the
turn,
righteous.
just so he can heal himself.
My vow is to serve.
Miss. Okay, fair enough. And we're going to move you over here.
Target parameters for tech familiar units.
Beep, beep.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirits. My competences are not that universal.
Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Victory is imminent. At your
Give
beck
him a
and
shot.
call. I took care of this one. Indeed.
How'd you like this?
Okay, you know, move here. Not savage at all. Yeah, clearly not.
That is foolishness.
What is it with Agatha? Is she actually... I don't know what's going on with her, honestly. Oh, she's stunned. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Reduced to dust. I will do my duty.
Okay, Avalon is going well. Cassia is fine.
Weather the storm!
Ouch. Did not pay attention to him, huh?
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running
not?
binaric
Do a
override.
reload.
Let's get to it.
No! These rooted
Just not like
flushes
him,
are
huh?
choking me!
Integrity failure.
Here we go.
Detected.
I feel nothing. Fear
Ouch.
nothing.
Don't have vision.
I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
High momentum.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
You say it brings you no pleasure, but I highly doubt that, honestly.
I shall not fail.
Your end is nigh. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
You know what we do? We do
At
this.
your beck and call. It will be done.
fucking blind. That's what I miss, and that's what I am.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Okay, that's one.
And so your defiance is futile. Actions will speak louder than words.
Okay. Damage, not great, but it's more than nothing.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
19. But if we move towards you, that is straight in front of you.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. I am his will made manifest. This is why I was chosen.
Just unloading. Okay, so when we deal with the last one.
Silence, as honor ordains.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
You know what?
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Okay.
Your lordship. Emperor preserve us, are you all right?
Yeah.
Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit.
Pasquale's vox, quiet at first, is booming with fury by the end of his remark.
Pale Grayness is strangling this peasant like a noose, his words are laden with fear for our well-being. And yet he fears for his own even more.
You incompetent, you inept, useless piece of grog shit. What is the point of you? If I can be attacked on the governor's own estate.
The officer drops dead before the shocked eyes of witnesses, who look up at you in horror.
Now get out of my sight and I will find my own way there. Oh, I'm so nice. We have one light enforcer, one shotgun.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Good. More grenades. I'm not going to say no to that. Corpse over here. Here's the last pistol.
Sealed containers with Imperial insignia and seals of the trade ship that delivered the goods to the planet.
The divine watches over us.
The most effective representatives of the local flora are assembled in the flower bed. Unfamiliar fruits are ripening on the carefully pruned plants.
What? Oh, I've never seen this before. Looking at that, we could perhaps take a brief detour and take a closer look. Yeah?
forgive me for so boldly stealing you away from the others. It's just, I simply wished to spend just a brief moment admiring the breathtaking nature of this place.
Reflected in Cassia's eyes, the bright blue sky looks as though it is engulfed in a blazing sunset.
Within the station's walls, I could never hope to see anything like this, a sky, or a sea, or green leaves. I only knew them from meager memories of my childhood, or perhaps, my mind simply made those up. Even my books, my heart, and mind's blissful escape, could do little to help me. When a scribe grows so used to what surrounds them each and every day, they begin to take it for granted. And they never think to write just a few lines about it. But for me, to marvel at the grand canopy of the sky again is a true blessing.
In that case, I imagine you've never set foot on in the sea waters before. Would you like to try it?
Step into the sea? Me.
Cassia glances uncertainly at the playful foam licking the sandy shore.
Off your hands, there's nothing to fear. We should just let our feet soak a little.
Cassia covers her face with a hand as if hiding from the burning sun, but you can tell she is trying to conceal her discomfiture.
Quite right. I have never experienced a body of water before.
What did I forget what I said. It is time we are on our way.
Already? Yes, of course.
Cassia gives the azure expanse of the sea a parting glance and whispers quietly.
I think I know what my next painting will be.
Know your duty. Acquisition is possible.
Chains or ropes with shackles on the end can be seen in the water.
Did not know that could happen, honestly.
The chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air, you see no seals of cleansing on the doors, and you hear no prayers, no human voices or vox recordings.
Or should be a crate back here, if memory serves me right. No? Okay, is it on the other side then?
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
That is one.
Unlocked.
Med packs. It's going to be melee weapons. We have a fair bit of cargo. That's almost finished again. Okay.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But
Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow.
Your lordship, the most honorable Harold von Valancius. The governor is awaiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet with her alone or with your entourage?
My entourage will accompany me meeting the governor.
Vistanzar Janus Viat Abiarum of Coronus is furiously swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded vox. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy.
Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined.
She flinches when she notices Kibella standing at your side.
A death cultist? How unexpected. Must someone face severe punishment in the Emperor's name? Someone always does. As for who and when, the Undying One will tell.
Kibella responds with dignity, seemingly oblivious to how sinister her words sound.
Your local fuss is no concern of me. I am in urgent need of provisions. Representable stunt. But firing at moving target was a part of the ceremony.
The woman standing next to Vistanzar laughs delicately, but after a sharp sidelong look from the governor, she resumes her air of deferential sorrow.
Oh no, your lordship, I would never dare to deliberately endanger the heir of the illustrious von Valancius dynasty. However, I cannot but express my joy that you took some pleasure in what happened.
One of the wardens helped us. Superb shot. Who was it?
You must be referring to Yerliet, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Yerliet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janus like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate, her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. If you wish to speak to Yerliet, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others.
What is happening on this planet?
Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families.
Vistanzar shakes her head.
And then it became apparent that what the administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest, were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again.
Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under the current condition?
I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the administratum are unable to guarantee stable tithes when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search, if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy.
I will get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the master of their world.
Vistanzar inclines her head.
I am immeasurably grateful for your assistance, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble.
Vistanzar glances at the Vox.
Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed magus, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And, of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Yerliet. I have no doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Bum, bum. Actually, he's like always 95. All hit chance above 95 is converted to critical hit chance. There we have it. Okay.
Incredible. Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors, albeit one made of metal.
A hulking man dressed in a uniform marking him out as an officer of the gubernatorial wardens is closely monitoring his subordinates as they surround the building. Sensing your approach, he whips around, his face going pale, and he offers a low bow.
Your lordship. Please, do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attack has holed himself up in there. He could be dangerous.
What's going on here?
Ready to report, your lordship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All of the assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one.
The officer scowls darkly.
He sealed himself inside. He already injured 2 wardens who tried to reach him. But there's no need to worry, we'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. I have only one question, officer, why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life needlessly at risk.
The officer flinches slightly at Abelard's snarl.
It is inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now.
I want to talk to the person.
Are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your lordship.
The officer's eyes involuntarily sweep over you, sizing you up.
You dare question me? Out of my way.
The officer seems to remember himself and offers another low bow.
Forgive me, your lordship. Act as you see fit.
At the officer's signal, the other wardens take a deferential step back, clearing your path to the door. When you approach the solid-looking door, a high, boyish voice shouts out. Piss off. You won't take me alive. Better to put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me.
Examine the door.
The door looks solid and formidable, but you notice dark marks on the hinges, a sure sign that the material is degraded. The lock doesn't look new either. With a suitable tool, it could easily be opened.
I'm Harold, rogue trader of the sovereign of this planet. In the name of the Emperor, open this door.
For a long time, nothing happens. Then, the door opens with a quick click. The space is small, the corners filled with inky black shadows, but you can still make out the person in the room. He is desperately gripping a discharged lasgun in his hands. The rebel looks at you in amazement. It really is you. The young man, practically a boy, falls to his knees and stretches out his bloody hands toward you. His clothes are burned on one side and grimy with baked-in blood. Your lordship, have mercy. You are the sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us.
Okay.
Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said more than once in the Schola Progenium and during my novitiate. But youth is also a time of directness. Let us listen to this young man before we judge him.
Save you from what?
From Governor Viet. Everybody here knows what she's doing to us. We've put up with it for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like groks from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields and then people lose their minds, they start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls and feasting on our bones.
I was taught that peasants have a tendency to exaggerate their suffering due to sloth and weakness of spirit. But this young man, vermilion thorns pierce every centimeter of his body, and grey shackles bind his hands, feet, and neck. There are no lies in his words. Only terror and desperation without end.
You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits?
Yes. Others are going feral and attacking their loved ones, and then there's...
The boy lowers his voice.
People say that in some settlements, well, they've stopped upholding the law altogether. Imperial law, and the law of basic, human decency. People are turning into animals.
Who is behind the rebels?
He swallows nervously and looks at you with fear.
Your lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them.
There will be no end to this war on this planet until I get a handle on the situation. But to do that, I need to meet with the leaders. Tell me or I'll tear this world apart to get rid of the garbage. Like, how dare you rebel against us?
The boy hesitates for a few seconds, and then his head drops limply.
As long as you keep your word. I've never been in their camp, none of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. He came a few times, bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force than we could imagine, and he said that the governor's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden, they keep their distance from ordinary folks. We have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swiped the chief's Vox. I thought, after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there.
The boy retrieves a Vox from his pocket and holds it out to you with a shaking hand.
That's everything I know, your lordship.
Done listening to you, rebel.
The boy's body goes limp and drops to the floor.
Kinda feel bad for that, honestly.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Unlocked.
My success is an irrefutable
Oh, grand.
certainty.
First. Okay. So we're getting more stuff. We're getting a lot more stuff, honestly. Okay, so we have over here, we didn't...
Know your duty.
An otherworldly silence reigns under the arches of the gazebo. Perhaps a sound barrier generator is mounted in the dome.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
You, Haley. The rebels that survived talk about strange experiment being conducted on people of Janus. It is said that people are brought to the estate and never seen again. Do you know anything of that?
I witnessed prisoners being delivered to the rear doors under cover of darkness, but what became of them I know not. And it is not my concern what you humans do to your fellows.
Why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Lilithon. That's the name of this planet, right? I think so, right? You're not a mutant.
I have met souls like you before. You travel a path that offers you enlightenment. A rare gift among your limited kind. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
You have 10 seconds. Will never speak to vermin such as Xenos as if they were equal. You want to live, you will address me with proper respect.
Among my kin, respect is born of greatness, Elantark. There are very few among your kind that are worthy of our respect. I will not change my path in favor of yours, but you may yet earn the esteem that your soul seeks. Elantark?
Die, Janus.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. Heresy grows from idleness.
Draped in a red cloak, the Magus's body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in Technolingua to the servo skull floating next to him, but at your approach, he falls silent and offers a reserved bow.
Greeting.
Pasquale and the Lex mechanic exchange trills of binaric greetings. The series of sounds issued by Vinzalex sounds much longer and more deferential than those of Pasquale.
I found this on the body of the dead rebel. Can you tell me anything about the specimen?
Your blessing for the examination, Magus.
The Lex mechanic waits respectfully until Pasquale nods. The tech priest studies the dried berries and goes still. You hear the distinct clicks as his cerebral cogitators process this information.
Creeping creeweed, a typical plant of the Western Hemisphere. We have studied the possibility of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be inefficient due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelagos of the planet.
Okay.
As you wish.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Am I finding anything this time? Oh. Let's go to the mansion. Bum, ba, bum.
The door guard board.
Okay.
Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance?
Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus's population.
I don't deny it. Some of our experiments exact a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to their food and mental conditioning in monitored settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted and part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Gravaz family would be better placed to inform you on this topic, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field.
Okay. I do not like that. I do
With
not
each
like
step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
her. Double-headed eagle. Okay, so we scared away Yelay. There's a big possibility that we are actually going to fight her. Okay, my question is, can we actually do anything now on here to...
Report on the operation to ruthlessly eradicate the underground traitors to the Imperium on the agri-world Janus. By his grace, the leadership and general command of the operation were taken by rogue trader Harold of the glorious House of von Valancius. Awareness test succeeded. Beyond the undoubted competence of the blessed Lord Captain, there was another reason for this decision, namely, evidence of disloyalty within the estimable Governor Viat's retinue.
Brief summary.
Subversive activity by the enemies of humanity was detected on the planet Janus. Their insidious propaganda led to dissipation among the Imperium's subjects, as a result of which the peasants sympathized with the rebellious sentiments. By permitting unrest to take root in her dominion, Governor Vistanza Viat discredited herself. In light of this, the crude methods she used to repress the rebellion were called into question, as was her staff. The might and authority of the noble Lord Captain, however, were able to facilitate an end to the conflict, though this entailed the use of the rogue trader's personal resources. The future well-being of Janus was dependent on the success of each stage of the operation. A single misstep could have undermined the security of this valuable colony and, consequently, dealt a blow to the prosperity of the Protectorate of House von Valancius. Region, Cineris Maleficum. Location, Telikos Epsilon. Report on the operation to ruthlessly eradicate the underground traitors to the Imperium on the agri-world Janus. The first step in the struggle against the insurrectionists was to drive their cells out of the capital and major cities. The Emperor-blessed Lord Captain considered several suppression strategies before choosing the best option.
Special holding a planet-wide prayer service.
On the Lord Captain's orders, thrice daily planet-wide prayer services were held, in which the population of Janus prayed for the deliverance of his land from the clutches of the enemies of humanity. The rituals and litanies had an effect on the agri-world's inhabitants. Reports soon began to arrive that the members of the underground had lost the support of the peasantry and had been forced to abandon the world's major settlements. The rebels' main forces were scattered throughout the planet's wild jungle areas. The Lord Captain was offered several strategies for dealing with them. Medici test succeeded. In choosing a strategy, the Lord Captain had to consider the limited trustworthiness of the world's population, which was uncovered by the ship's medics deployed on the planet to support the offensive. Their reports indicated widespread genetic anomalies in the colony's inhabitants for which there was no logical explanation.
Large-scale attack by militia troops inspired by Cicero Genta. Yeah, let's go with that.
Persuasion test succeeded. Inspired by the stirring exhortations of preachers, tens of thousands of Janusians armed themselves and descended upon the jungle like a raging storm. With little regard for their heavy losses, the militia wiped out most of the rebels, and the remnants were driven out to the island regions that were no longer economically valuable. During the operations on the planet, the suspicions of the blessed Lord Captain and his companions were confirmed. The rebels were being manipulated by even more terrible enemies of humanity. Creatures identified as filthy Xenos, Aldrai, to be precise, were seen fighting alongside the peasants. Vistan's Arviat, so-called aide, who had claimed to be a mutant, was not the only one of her kind on Janus. Scouts confirmed the presence of other members of this race on the agri-world. After retreating, the rebels took up the defense of their training camps, which were hidden deep in the forests of the archipelago. The blessed Lord Captain reviewed several approaches for rooting out these nests of sedition and chose the most promising one.
That is actually a good point. Are we doing auger sweeps, or are we... Yeah, let's do auger sweeps. That's the most sensible one right now.
Awareness test succeeded. The ship's all-seeing augers fixed their unblinking eye on the island forests, quickly flagging points where suspicious activity was detected. The rebels' camps were found, and within them the insurrectionists were taking one last, desperate stand. As a result of the actions of the forces loyal to the Imperium, the rebels were driven into isolated regions, where their camps were then discovered and blockaded. The operation to combat the Xenos incited traitors to humanity was a success. The wisdom and will of our illustrious Lord Captain made possible the ultimate eradication of that ungodly movement, and that process was personally overseen by the rogue trader, the sovereign of Janus and agent of his will.
Okay. We are going down now. I don't know if... That was the first time we had that event. I've done Iconoclast, I done Heretical. Dogmatic, actually, first time I got that. Complete. Overcharge. The Shadow Skull Swarm immediately heal full wounds until the end of the combat overseer's abilities. Yeah.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
I've never seen so many plants before. Not even in our arboretum. Oh, that flower there. I read about it in one of the works by Janitor Canassian.
Your display of knowledge, atypical for a layperson, would warrant approbation, were it not for the fact that Janitor Canassian was excommunicated approximately.
To eternal darkness.
Show them no mercy.
$50, 77, 30, 95, 62, 77, 77.
Faith without deed, each strike is a prayer.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Who are we hitting next? 67, 62, 67, 67, 38. You know what? You.
I'll do it.
Out my way. Let's make it quick.
Okay, get that, get that. Pick up that.
Doubt is for the weak.
What is that?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord. Another foe painted black.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Rejoice in service. I will not be deterred.
Until the end of combat, the obscure enemies attack in different attack view that hit an enemy automatically scores a critical hit. Okay.
Rejoice in service. May my wrath be thy undoing. The Emperor commands.
Scared yet?
Okay.
It will be done.
We are just going to move up here.
Request. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
And dodged it. Yeah.
I am your blade and shield. My blade whispers your name. I will not eradicate it. That is not the Emperor's will.
What is the Emperor's will then, Nagita? What is the Emperor's
I'll
will?
do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
If only that were possible.
Faith without deed, you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
What is this? More cannot equip more than one. Okay, fair enough.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Are you standing in the middle?
And so it shall be done.
Okay.
Request approved. The Omnissiah condemns you.
Okay. Let's have a look here then. Taking that. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, we got a new sniper rifle. That might actually be better than what we have on Agatha.
Know your duty.
That there as well. What are the stats on it? Should be somewhere in the bottom. 20 to 26, 15 armor pen. So a lot more. Deadeye deals additional damage against hulking targets. Okay, fair enough.
The remains of an ancient structure are visible under the green canopy.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
This poor sap was clearly mauled by a large predator, but you don't see any signs that the creature gorged itself on his flesh afterward. It appears the beast did not kill this man out of hunger.
No, it killed him out of pure enjoyment.
Nothing matters more.
Tell me something, Benai Cassia. Do you
This plant,
truly
once a harmless
see the
shrub, has
undying
now
one's
completely
light
changed.
in the darkness
Its outer tissue
between
has
the
cracked from the
stars?
juices swelling in its
What
pulp
is
and
it
now oozing
like?
down the leaves in murky rivulets.
Martyrs.
The mutation looks like the result
Amid
of
the
some powerful
boundless terror
sorcery.
of the Sea of Souls, his distant light is akin to a great burning heart. I see it beating in the darkness, and I know that I can find my path. Showing up uninvited? How improper!
Go for the Alpha first, I guess.
The shadows will see it done. As the tenants demand. Trust me.
Damage is negligible.
There is only death.
Ouch.
Yours or mine.
I will not be deterred. I won't suffer this. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. The Emperor commands.
Okay. You know what? 104, 106, 200. You know what? Let's focus you.
Doubt is for the weak.
35.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
If I
We're going
may,
to do that. We're then going to do that. Do a reload. Twenty stacks of it.
battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
5 damage, not great, but it's something.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Put that on there. Move you. Nope, no. Move you there.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnissiah.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
Going for Pascal.
A broken blade has no use.
Okay, we're going that
And
first.
so shall it be done.
We're going
Rejoice
there.
in service.
Uh,
As on
okay, we're going
ordains.
that
Trust
and that.
me.
In
As honor ordains.
that took a fair bit out of it. Okay, great.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
30 damage. 20.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Okay,
Doubt is for the
that.
weak.
Pop ultimate on you.
As the Emperor commands, each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is
Slaughter.
worthless.
Run a gun.
I refuse. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Okay.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands.
50 damage.
Isn't
we
this a
pop
job for the serfs?
That, and we just do that instead. That should be able to kill
As
him.
duty demands.
Overvexed. Okay. Rebel Grenadier. Oh, so we can see all the way down there. Okay, fair enough.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Over there is where it is. So what we're seeing over here is it's implied right now we don't have Yurlet with us, so she doesn't actually say it, but that is corruption of Slaanesh.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
That is corruption of
Sins
Slaanesh.
hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Grovel before the faithful. I will take you down.
So that is the point we're looking at right now, is the fact that that is the corruption of Slaanesh.
Hold on.
I will endure.
And so it shall be done. The Emperor commands. Actions will speak louder than words.
Okay.
I'm here, maggot.
Heavily armored rebel.
Let's get to it.
What weapon do you have? You have a meltdown. Okay, that actually is the weapon I
Time
want.
to slaughter someone.
Let's get to it. Here we go. Let's get to it.
The shadows will see it done.
Cease and
Let
repent!
your soul be purged.
Hold on! Let's get...
Okay. So you're going to
Be
stand
careful not to
here.
cross my gaze. Me?
I'm going to pump you
If you
first
insist, Lord Captain.
to start taking out annoying targets. 95%.
I'll do it.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. 40 damage on you.
As the Emperor commands.
Do a
I
run and
act.
gun.
I'll do it.
Take care of you. And
Faith without deeds is worthless.
oh yeah, ooh, it only has 3 shots. That might be
Power resides in the will of the
problematic.
righteous. This is why I was chosen.
Take care of you. Not fully enough for it.
If I may. Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Bye-bye.
I am a navigator. Now you avert your eye. Try to die with grace, at least.
Oh, the servitor is one of the trickier ones from my memory in this fight.
Indeed. One fewer target. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Okay. Put
This is unacceptable. Doubt
Okay.
is for the weak. Eradicated. As the Emperor
get
commands,
myself a
I
reload.
act.
Get that up. Get
I'll do
run and
it.
gun up. And
As the Emperor commands, I act.
do we have any annoying targets?
Doubt is for the weak.
I don't mind if I do.
For you, my Emperor!
22 health left. Yeah.
Advancing. Running by
Okay, good. And I'm going to move you
setting
down
target
here
parameters for tech familiar unit.
for that. And that's going to be your turn. I have more support characters this time than I had last time, I feel like.
Rejoice in service! I will not be deterred.
Okay.
The Emperor, let this be a warning to all who oppose us.
Until the end of combat, obstructed enemies attack in direction of the cyber illegal that hit an enemy's ally on the map. I don't fully understand that one.
Scared yet?
Pink cleanse, show me what you've got.
Ouch.
Here we go.
Aim for the heart next time. No. As the tenants come, the other side awaits.
Can I jump up to the second floor there? Yeah.
I shall not fail.
Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Okay. We are going to pop that on you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And we're going to pop that on
Me?
you.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
17. No vision. 95. Can I shoot you? Yes, I can, but...
Faith without deeds is worthless.
14 damage. Maximum.
I will not.
You
I'll
know
do
what?
it.
The sniper duel has begun.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I have read tomes of military tactics.
How much resolve do you have currently? You should have a ton of resolve, shouldn't you? 7 resolve. Abelard has 9 resolve, yeah?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, good.
It will be done.
You know what? We're popping
no
that.
matter the cost.
Solely for the reason I want to get to you.
Target well struck. At your beck and call. An exemplary strike. Indeed. I'm not interested. Who thought that was a good idea?
Okay. Miss, yeah.
My vow is to vulnerability analysis successful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
My enemies will be crushed like dust beneath my feet. And so shall it be done.
Don't have vision on that many enemies. I actually have vision on you. Okay, nice.
Rejoice in service.
Can't really do that much damage to you though.
This is beyond me.
Target well struck.
I will not be deterred.
On here, maggot.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Let's get to it.
Ouch, you actually hit.
Hold on.
Damage is negligible.
Okay, buff that up.
If I may,
This is why I was chosen.
Emperor,
You know what?
give me strength.
Let's go down and deal with these guys here. $90 damage.
It will be done. A tactically sound approach.
Oh,
Attention
fuck's
to
sake.
detail is the key to success.
If we actually go, they have the same hit rate. Okay, fair
As
enough.
the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is
Come
for
on.
the weak.
Did I hit him? Yeah, I hit him.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I shot out his cover. That's why he lost so much.
Running binary code.
Took out his cover, so he doesn't really have anything to hide behind. Round 4. What's happening? Oh, Eldari gave support. Okay, fair enough. Nope. No. That's Agatha's target.
And so shall it be done. I cannot comply. Rejoice in service.
Carried it? That sucks.
There is only. Let's get to it! Or mine. Trust me.
My path won't end here.
The shadows will see it done,
I will not yield to the likes of you.
as honor ordains.
Oh, don't worry. You're going
I
to
shall
die.
not fail.
Come on.
Death is a blessing.
Is a reward.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
How much HP does he have?
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
7. Okay, fair enough.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Can we... Let's do that. That works, yeah.
I'd rather not.
We're just going to do
I took
this.
care of this one. Tried and tested tactics are the best
And we're going
ones.
to get behind this guy, and he is going to be screwed. What do you have? You have this guy, 17, 19.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Didn't hit, of course it didn't hit.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Hey,
Running
take care of him now then.
significant
Good.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Pascal is just cleaning house. Good for Pascal.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Let the looting begin. Okay, so we have a few here, we have a few here. Eldar gear, goods here. We have a corpse up here. Like so. The sniper guy, I want to know what weapon he had. Where is his corpse?
Stay faithful and you will
Oh, it's
be
all over the
rewarded.
place.
Praying before the sacred warrant has imbued me with the determination
21
to
to
fulfill my mission.
Okay.
With the support of the rogue trader, I will wrest the relic from the heretic's clutches.
No.
You have won a glorious victory. Allow me to let the blood from your scars, so that the pain may strengthen you for the battles to come.
Oh, we have a bit of goods here.
In the dimness under the canopy, you notice the outlines of machines, portable generators that provide power to the camp. Some of the machines have fallen into disuse, and it would be impossible to make sense of the cables and wires strewn about the floor without the help of a tech priest.
Okay, so we have there and we have there as well.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay, so we have looted all the corpses here now. Do we have, yeah, the basic chain swords we have a ton of now, and yeah, the corruption of Slanesh is here as well. Disarm.
I better myself through my service. Never doubt me. Duty prevails.
I'm pretty sure there's more than just that. Yep. One more.
I better myself through my service.
Oh, Pascal is over here. He should be able to open that. 77. I need to actually get some gear for Pascal to...
Unlocked.
God grants me insight.
Where... Okay. Where's Kibella? Kibella is here.
Follow my steps.
With each step,
Do we have
I
anything
forge
here?
my
No,
destiny among
don't
the
think so.
stars.
The Emperor sets my path. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
This is out of the ordinary.
The weathered runes are completely illegible.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Multifunctionality. Okay, who has the highest athletics? Who has the highest? 45, 75s. You know what? What boots do you have? Where are they? 5 agility. You know what? No. I'm going to throw them on Abelard right now. 75.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a chance.
They fear to look at me because of my
We are
appearance.
bound by the blood of
I fear
martyrs.
to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
The Emperor favors me
Well,
today.
going down doesn't require a lot of athletics, which is kind of what you expect, honestly. Civilian autogun.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
In the back of the corpse's head, there is a strange, narrow hole that does not look like it came from any conventional Imperial weapon. A hole like that could have been left by a thin blade piercing the skull.
The divine watches over us.
Yeah. Getting jumped again.
Welcome his embrace.
Fuck, Harold. Hands off to Harold. Hands off to Harold. That is great from you,
As
honestly.
honor ordained, the blade whispers your name.
The Emperor commands. I won't suffer this. I will not be deterred.
We're getting stunned. That's not good.
Actions will speak louder than words.
What does break their lines do? Oh, yeah, I need to have on the run.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay, good.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
My place is at the fore. I will do my duty.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
As the tenets demand. This goes against the tenets. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay. We're really close to leveling up, that's for sure. What is this? If the wearer has dogmatic, adherent, or above, the lore Imperium would be dependent on fellowship instead of intelligence. That might actually be really good. That might actually be really good. Incoming warp damage. Nothing fantastically great on here, honestly, sadly enough. There were against perception bonus dodge until the start of the next turn for each enemy affected by psi powers or psycho staff attacks. Yeah, no, that's not relevant for me at all. I think that's the one to go for, honestly. We have presumably reflective, 11 strength, shield bash. They are the exact same thing overall. Yeah, I think so. So we don't really need to care about that. We are going to do a quick stock up on grenades and stuff like that. Because I have a feeling that that's what we need to do. We have a boss fighting coming after this. That is why we're doing this. You know what? What is? Nope. No. Stim pack. Do we actually have anything that would help you in any kind of way at all? Not really, do we? Yeah, no, not really. Who has the highest in 70, 30, 35, 49? Or 59, sorry. $85, but at the same time might be better on getting. I think that one is just a more solid option for me right now because it's just that makes it so I can 100% hit targets. The resolve is also great to have fairly high. Run and gun. If the wear range attack hit an enemy, the chance of the wear gains 5 bonus critical hit chance next ranged attack against the same target. Tech use, parry, reduce recoil, shield, run and gun. I don't have any good gloves currently. We are just going to go at it with what we have. You could make an argument for run and gun here, but the pure 5% damage and critical hit chance on that, I don't think it's worth switching that around, honestly. Oh, a character can't equip shields. Okay, that's interesting. Where do we have it? There we have it. Pascal is moving up in the world. He's now got a multi-gun. Fellowship 5 commerce. Honestly, it doesn't really matter for you at all, Pascal, because it's not relevant for you right now. I would like to get some boots on you though. There we go. don't spend 1 hour. That probably will work on you. Okay.
Know your duty.
Ouch.
Never doubt me.
This giant ravenous
beg your
creature is covered
pardon.
in spikes and bone growths.
How are we going
The tall being in a fine long garment turns to you, their face hidden behind the blank visor of their helmet. When they begin to speak, even from a distance you feel the air around the figure grow cold.
Mandeki. You should not be here.
Monkai.
You see Juliet among the beings clustered around the strange, tall structure. She watches you with complete indifference, the way one watches an insect crawling up a wall. The rebel standing closest to you is looking at you with a mixture of hatred and confusion. His hands, clutching a strange weapon, are trembling ever so slightly. A strange device on a strap hangs from the man's neck.
You, throne preserve me, who are you?
I am Rogue Trader Harold von Valencius, the sovereign of Janus and the master of every soul on this planet. On your knees, foul heretics.
The rebel lets out a laugh that sounds more like a hoarse caw and wipes the corner of his mouth on his shoulder.
Master, off that void ship the Vox Ops are on about, I suppose? You're already working with the governor. There's no point talking to this one, Commander. Just say the word and we'll... Silence.
The Aldri's voice is musical, but every word he speaks falls heavily and irrevocably like a stone dropped into a dark pool. The rebel obediently ducks his head.
Commander.
Abelard's face turns red with fury.
In what world is it acceptable for the Imperium's subjects to call Xenos their leaders? What a disgrace.
Cassia looks at the Xenos and covers her mouth.
So, right. All these blinding colors make it hard to focus. They are consuming the defiant rabble and trying to consume us.
Mandeki, state the reason for your coming. I hope it is convincing, or else you will be sent to meet your ancestors without delay.
I'm looking... Speak to the road trader like that again. I'm looking for whoever is behind the uprising on Janus.
You found them. And what do you plan to do with us?
Juliet speaks so quietly, you can barely make out her words.
We should have remained shadows to the Monkey, ghosts wandering amidst the ancient ruins. But you, Elot Hatch, whose hand led you to the Lila Ethan? Destiny or damnation? Muerin, allow him to speak.
I have learned a lot about Janus in my time here so far, and I've seen signs of another threat beside that of the Monkai. Why are you fighting against the governor?
Look around you, Mandeki. Your kind captured a world that did not belong to you. You broke open her heart, crushed her will, disfigured her face, trying to squeeze every drop of life out of the Lila Ethan like a ripe fruit. I have seen the paths that lie before us. On each of them, the presence of the Mandeki heralds the demise of the world spirit. I will not allow it.
I've learned a lot about Janus in my time here so far, and I see signs of another threat beside that of a Monkai.
Juliet leans forward.
Of what do you speak, Elot Hatch?
Yule, do I need to convince you? Maybe you can trust your own intuition instead of your overseer. You know, that's the thing. You're not believing everything Meryn says. With mutation whose origin remain unknown to us, there are major sources of no major sources of radiation on the Agri world. We can't discount technical causes. The forest is teeming with signs of blight, distorted plant, deranged animals. Go into the trees and see for yourself. Juliet, you can maybe trusting your intuition instead of your overseer. You know that I've heard more than a few rumors about the governor and her circle engaging in some irreprehensible...
You won't believe what they do to the people. You won't see much at the nobles' estates, but if you go out to the agri settlements, as soon as the governor's dogs come, that's it, that's the settlement gone. First, they make them drink some filth that cripples them after a while, then they take them to these gatherings. I know what I'm talking about. A cousin of mine from one of them settlements sent me letters at first, and then he was gone. If folks start talking too much about mutants and lunatics, they send the wardens and silence anyone who got reported. There are more and more of these dead settlements. What, are we supposed to sit and wait until we're all killed?
I heard the ruler giving out orders. She called them the innovations of the finest minds on Janus. What minds would condemn themselves to such a woeful fate?
Juliet pauses, and then looks at the Isle Dry.
I have seen it before on my wanderings. Taken separately, each of these cases can be deemed an anomaly, or explained by the foolishness or brutality of the Monkey. New Aaron, how can you not see this? Could your own eyes have been blinded by prophecies? The shadow of she who thirsts is rising over the Lila Ethan.
Tread carefully, outcast. Do not allow another's words to shake your faith in your chosen fate.
This Elatach was the first person to discover the coming of Silan Thresh, one of those whom the Monkey call Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future.
Monday Key revealing paths, it's ludicrous. Monday Key bring pain and strife, in our time, and for all time. How can you trust a Monday Key after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world?
Warren turns his head toward you.
It was not chance that brought Cruderak down. Monday Key destroyed our ancient home. Stripped us of our defenses. Doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars.
The colors of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there is just as much pain in their hearts. Or could it be fear? Despair? I cannot tell, the hues are too strange, too...
Cassia flinches, and a trickle of blood runs down her cheek.
Watch your tongue, Xenos. I'm doing you a favor just by listening to your vile words.
Rest assured, the very sound of your primitive tongue causes us as much suffering, even a translator cannot alleviate its crudeness.
You are playing with words and avoiding the question.
Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into Juliet's voice now.
The Lila Ethan is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of the Elatach than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Silan Thresh's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption.
Warren leans down over Juliet, his tone menacing.
You left Cruderak in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Lila Ethan, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose, Juliet the outcast, and you dare to insult me, a farcer? It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands.
I am a child of Asurian, Mu'aran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Ildaris, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elatach can see what you are blind to, Farseer.
Juliet's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer.
Perhaps Moran would see a little more if he bothered to pull his head out of his ass.
You have revealed your true visage, Monday Key. My kin, do your duty, get rid of the outsider.
With a piercing avian cry, the two-headed eagle swoops down to sink its forged talons into the Farseer's face. The cyberbeast's enormous wings and its righteous fury will distract the enemy from the battle for a few critical seconds.
Are you insane? You're condemning us all to death in Silan Thresh's maw.
Juliet grabs her weapon, her voice breaking into a desperate shout.
I won't let you kill the Elatach, Mu'aran.
Impure Xenos, I will drown you in your own screams.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Ooh, that no good.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Swift and silent. I hear you moving. No more.
I will endure. Time to
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Ha-ha! Reduced to dust! Victory is imminent. Indeed.
Okay. What does that actually do? Okay, yeah.
Let's get to it.
One fewer target.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. If I may,
How much did it say? It's at 11 to 26.
me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
And now it's 18 to 43. Okay, that's a bit more damage, yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Buffing up Harold as much as I can.
As honor ordains. Trust me.
You're bleeding, right? Yeah, you're bleeding.
As honor ordained. Death is a blessing. Trust me.
Okay.
Here we go. Out of my way.
scared yet? God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I don't have vision on those guys at all.
I'll do it.
Take care of you. Ooh, 4 health.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay, that's good.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And so it shall be done. The Emperor commands.
Okay, nice.
Rejoice in service. I will not be deterred.
81. You know what?
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Can you even hit that one?
It will be done. I will do my duty.
I remember the first time I did this encounter. Thank you very much for the follow, Black Viben 079, and welcome to the stream. I remember the first time I did this encounter. I had so much trouble with the elves because they had, or the Eldar, because they had almost 100 dodge chance when I first did this encounter. And oh my god, that was difficult. I think I only had Abelard alive, and he was just throwing grenades and hitting stuff, and he was just slowly damaging them.
Let's make it quick.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh yeah, you dodged it. Great. Wait.
Someone else can do this. It will be done. Indeed.
That guy has a bit of dodge in him, I guess.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Target well struck.
We hit him.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me.
I want to
If you
keep Harold
insist, Lord
alive.
Captain.
I'm a bit disappointed I didn't go the dogmatic route here, but honestly, that's just...
And so, your corrupt way has failed you. Actions will speak louder than words.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may, as duty demands.
Cassia and Argenta and Kybella
Only footprints of Scarlet.
are bonkers.
As the tenet's killing brings me no pleasure. As honor ordains.
Come on, another bleed stack.
I would that I could. I shall not fail. The other
Hey,
side
we
awaits.
have a few left now then. Over here. Can I get a shot with you? I think so, right?
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Oh.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And
As
that
the
as well.
Emperor commands.
Okay. Then we just have one Eldar left. Ugin, can you take care of him? Yep.
The holy
Oh, we got two more.
genocide is
Two
its
more.
own reward.
I begin the dance of death. Guided by faith.
48, 53.
I'll do it. I will not yield to the likes of you.
Okay. Not too bad for you because
As the
I'm
Emperor
shooting you.
commands, I act.
I move swiftly to strike.
He's going for Abelard, I presume. Yep.
Stride forwards.
Abelard is probably the person who can deal with him the best.
At your beck and call.
If it just doesn't fail horribly. Okay, we are shooting it. 100% hit chance. We're calling down who again?
Service.
And
I will not be deterred.
Victory is reduced to dust.
stop with
Ruliek surveys the field of battle.
May the gods guard us against pride and wandering in the vagaries of fate.
Dogmatic. You might as well send you off along with the rest of them.
Ruliek drops to the ground like a severed vine.
I'm not so happy about how I dealt with things in general, but it's a dogmatic playthrough. I should not keep filthy Xenos as even pets. There is an achievement to throw them off to the Inquisition, but no, not this time. They are going bye-bye as soon as I have the opportunity. I am a stout emperor. I'm stout for emperor.
Let the faith
I'm
guide
stout
my
for emperor.
path
That
to
sounds
glory.
weird.
The mystical gate to the Woodway, as far as you know, the only method of entering the mysterious dimension created by long-forgotten races of old.
Okay, we actually got that. We are going to pick up Fellowship. We're going to pick up Tough, Strength, Ballistic skill. Where do we have that? Yeah, I'm contemplating what to actually do. What do we actually want on you? Fellowship? Yeah, Fellowship is what we want. Perception 85, it's not bad. It's absolutely not bad. Perception is actually 40. Tech use, yeah. I want higher tech use on Abelard. No,
Let
Abelard,
us
Pascal.
walk this path to the end.
We are now heading back to the palace. Because, yeah, we have a bone to pick with our governor before anything else. Because, yeah, no, you have not. The governor has not really been forthright with what's actually going on here. Even if a Xenos says it, it cannot be put behind. Cooperating with... To be fair, cooperating with Xenos is enough for me to shoot you. Cooperating with the arch enemy is enough for me to murder you. To be fair, they're both the same thing. So I don't know why there's a difference in between them, but yeah.
The door guard.
Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance?
Your negligence to mention the strange changes to the planet's flora and fauna?
Magus Vinzelex is a very wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated, forests were cleared and mountains raised across half of the planet. It is no surprise that we are still noticing the consequences of those changes. It's possible that the plant mutations are connected to waste runoff from the harvesting equipment. And the changes in wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area.
Vistanzar shakes her head with a laugh.
Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Viet bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering, and its consequences.
I found a rebel's nest.
Have you really, your lordship? And what have you learned?
Everything, Vicenza. I know everything. And now... Let's not waste time with meaningless chatter, Vicenza. You're a servant of the archenemy.
Vistanzar gasps in astonishment.
What? No. Enough lies and diversions. If there is even a grain, the barest shadow, of the dignity of the children of the Imperium left within you, confess now. You accuse me of deceit. I will not stand for it. Your lordship, what is this about? The colors are darting to and fro like startled shadows. The colors know that they are the veil that stands between the soul and the truth. If the veil falls, all will turn red and purple. Even now, I can already see the muted purple seeping through.
It's beneath the dignity of a governor to squirm so pathetically, Vincenza. I already heard enough, but if you wish to repeat myself, you know that your loyalty lies with the... Yeah. It's beneath your dignity as a governor to talk about it.
Vistanzar clenches her teeth so hard you hear a crack.
I, daughter of House Viet, governor of Janus, and citizen of the Imperium, serve no one other than the Emperor and the von Valancius dynasty. And what you are accusing me of, is merely a tool at my disposal. A tool that I have the power and courage to use.
Yep.
Do you think ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No. My family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all, and it was all in vain. But loyal servants of those families who have resided on Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power. Ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors, who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served the von Valancius dynasty, and who with a madman's obsessiveness hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears, angels who gifted me the keys to conquering this world.
Angels? That's not the right word for that.
And before you offend my ears with more accusations or moral admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessor entrusted one of her most valuable worlds, without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing.
Pasquale's vox emits a pensive hiss.
Behold, proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind that is not bound by oaths of obedience to the Omnissiah is vulnerable to corruption and free thinking. Even more vulnerable than the mind of an ignorant commoner.
In the name of the Emperor, I, the rogue trader von Valancius, sentence you, Vincenta Vivies ab Aram af Coronus, to death.
You made a mistake in thinking that anyone would come to your aid on my world. Servants, to me.
I think that's enough to stop me.
The machine god grants me insight.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Yeah, and
This
here,
is out of the ordinary.
here the true color
I'm
of the
restless.
governor comes in. Assault pistol, med pack, okay.
Duty prevails.
Come on, I believe in you.
With each
I did
step,
it.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
Unlocked.
Operation successful.
Yeah. This place is heathenism. They even have horns growing out of them. Yeah. Corrupted. Intoxicated.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers.
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
Come to chaos!
She's going to continuously summon demonettes if I'm correct.
Name them! Make them bleed!
I serve the ruinous power!
Give in to sensation! Maya delights beckon you!
I'll do it. For you, my emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
Hey,
Emperor,
can you actually hear the... open the window a bit.
me
I'm
strength.
wondering if you can actually hear me.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Doubt is for the weak. As the emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I wonder if you can actually hear the wind in the mic, but I don't. Doesn't look like it.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Hey,
A tactically sound approach.
you know what? Yep. What is that? What is that?
Chaos!
This is an
guides
autogun.
me.
I thought it was a bolter.
Unsatisfied. Death comes in silence. Trust me.
Okay, they're now set on fire. Great.
As honor ordains.
I can't allow myself to do this. Actions will speak louder than words.
Soul sings in ecstasy.
Can't see that one either. Can't see that. Can't see that one.
The Emperor commands. And so it shall be done.
Pascal can move. That's for sure.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Low momentum.
Yeah.
That is an equation. Your belongs to blessed creations of the Omnisire.
That means it's going to be healing. Great. Pop that as well.
Stay vigilant.
What do you have? You have a bolter.
Yeah.
Stun grenade. Stun grenade. Run and gun. Okay, fair enough.
Accept it. Embrace it.
Ouch.
Give in to sensation.
Ow.
Accept it. Embrace it.
They do not like Pascal, that's for sure. Okay, so we
As
pop
the Emperor
that.
commands, I act. I'll do it.
I am unsatisfied.
Hey,
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
good. And then you move.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do not dare.
Already
ask.
have that buff. That.
Faith without deeds is eradicated.
One of the demons are dead. Great.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
6. Okay.
To the brink of agony.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I want Pascal to actually survive this fight.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Okay. So, what can I do here? I have one more... Okay. So...
I
I'll
will
do
do
that.
my duty.
Shove that away. Debuff is going to kill him. Take that.
Let's patch you
Heal up Pascal. So Pascal actually survives. And then
Indeed.
charge in on you and hit you.
At your beck and call.
And take the parry. Oh, Pascal went down.
I am your blade and shield.
Oh, I'm going to be a cheeky here.
Death is a blessing.
Okay,
Come, the other side awaits.
that means 2 demons are dead. And
Do
we
you
can
think
use that big
my
med pack
body
on you
is
as well.
suffering?
Force repellent no longer increases damage over time. You know what?
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
We are going to keep you
As the
occupied here, I
tenets
think.
demand.
So we are just going to sit there.
Follow my lead.
It's another demon at
Life beckon you.
Abelard is.
Embrace it. You enjoy
Brace yourself, Avalon!
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Pick a reload, pick that. You know what?
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Run and gun.
I refuse.
Oh, we're actually starting to chunk
Doubt
that
is
lady
for the
back
weak.
there as well.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Okay.
I'm afraid not. I am a navigator, not a
Okay.
servitor.
You have 2 points over, so
As the Emperor commands, this is why I was chosen.
I am unsatisfied.
the reload.
I'll
No
do
what?
it.
Yeah, enjoy.
Each strike is a prayer.
If I may, I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a
Okay.
navigator, not a servitor.
No what?
My place is at the fore.
Bye.
One fewer target. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Bella's going on a hunt.
As
You know what?
honor ordains, the shadows will see it done. Trust me.
Free.
Rejoice in service.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Good for you. You're going to die though. Okay, good. Damn hiccups.
I cannot
And I'm
comply.
one step away from actually being able to do that.
Embrace excess. Burn monotony.
Ouch.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Too far away.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Abelard, how about you?
Indeed.
I'm not accustomed.
I took care of this one.
Kill the governor. Okay. What do the governor have on her? He has needle pistol, persuasion, signet ring. Okay. And this fucking heretic has Sinister Diary and knife. Okay. We are going to have a look around here. Okay, we have goods over here. Tome of Excess, 10 plus warp lore, but the wielder suffer 50% more damage from psychic and navigator power. Okay.
The fall of Reichert Minoris is a blow to all of the Expanse. I imagine Winterscale will be enraged when he finds out.
Goods.
This statement is false.
Alcohol.
The specified unit has experienced a long service life and observed many planetary catastrophes. Their statistical significance is negligible on a sectoral scale. The statement is tainted by the emotional burden of grief.
Implant was a worthwhile investment.
The Emperor favors me today.
Okay, that is removed. 82. Come on.
Unlocked.
Success is an irrefutable certainty.
More goods here. To be an aristocrat, it exists in a higher state of being. Psychopath. Grips. Grip power. 10 plus strength. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh my god.
The Divine watches over us.
We can't get into her quarters. That is Janus in its full, pretty much.
The secretary is shaking in terror, looking around at the devastation.
Why, your lordship? What happened? Where is Lady Viet?
Janus was under two distinct threats: the corruption of chaos in the form of Vincenza Viet and her associates, and the Xenos who manipulated the servants of the Imperium. I dealt with both of them.
Heresy? Xenos?
The secretary makes a protective gesture in the air.
God Emperor preserve us. Your lordship, you have surely saved us from our doom. We will immediately begin scouring the planet to root out any remaining conspirators and traitors.
The secretary begins to speak, but thinks better of it, instead choosing to step aside and bow his head as you pass.
Okay. That means... yeah, Janus is now complete. We have gotten everything we can. We even got the Dogmatic one. Oh, a bodyguard. Collect. Yep. Missed one corpse. Yeah, that's... I did not know that would be that short, honestly.
The stooped man wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on a data slate while his quietly whirring mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The light in the eyes of the servo skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsate.
Your lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself, Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agriculti. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. I look forward to meeting you again, your lordship.
I want to talk with him just because I know quests, certain quests actually take you back there. But to be fair, we don't have that companion, so yeah.
We now have control over the granaries of Janus. The promise of help given to the Liege of Footfall Vladame to Kara can now be fulfilled, should the rogue trader so desire.
Do not send, allowing the righteous Insidia to restore Imperial order and law on the lawless station. I want to go with Iconoclast because more profit factor. But yeah. How much profit factor do we actually have right now? That is actually an interesting point. We are somewhere in the 20s, I think. That would push us to the 30s. Nope, we're going Dogmatic.
Without provisions, Footfall won't be able to resist the will of Incendia Corda for long and will quickly succumb to her influence. To welcome the new rogue trader, the Adeptus Mechanicus's planetary office brought to the ship an offering of several versatile macro combines, ancient machines whose carcasses had been found on Janus and carefully restored. The sacred steel titans will serve the von Valancius dynasty.
Okay, so we now have to choose in between this one, Xenotech, profit factor, complacency, Starblight. Starblight isn't really relevant for us, for the simple reason that we don't really have a need for it. So it's in between these two. Efficiency, provisions. And my thought right now is chemicals, provisions, and I think this is the one we're going to go after. Because both of them are Mechanicus creation cargo. That means we actually have a steady supply of just pure, whatchamacallit, pure reputation. Okay. So this is Kalsbaklan. We are going for this one, 28,000. So we are going for that one. Profit factor, damage against Xenos. And I think we're going for this one. But we need Xenotech and mechanisms for that, right? Yeah, so... Okay. That is working. Where is it? I'm looking for a specific thing. Contracts. Xenotech, plasteel. We don't have that much plasteel. We don't have that much promethium left over as well. We are heading up to the large map. And we are moving towards Dragonus. Cargo dumped. We are moving towards Dragonus. That is the plan right now, is moving towards Dragonus and taking care of that. I think that one is something we actually want to go to and stuff like that. But right now, here is the most sensible place to go. Star shards. New paths. Great. Colonies are done. 1,000 relics. Dogmatic. Plus provisions. Yep. Janus is still getting built. Let's visit the system. The thing I'm looking for right now is there is...
Lord Captain, the Vox systems intercepted a distress signal coming from an Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belongs to the planetary fleet of Darganus, the capital of the von Valancius dynasty. The transmission is repeated at regular intervals, but the message itself is corrupted. A cacophony of requests for help, groans, and shouts. What in the world? It is your name that they are shouting, Lord Captain.
Okay. Let's head and look at the space dust. Scan it. I don't think it has anything. Plasteel. You know what? Yes, I want plasteel.
With each step,
I feel my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
This person's body is covered in unpleasant-looking growths, scabs, and ulcers. They look like fresh mutations.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is why I was chosen.
faithful.
I will fight if I must.
Yeah, no, it's
Doubt
just...
is for the weak. Eradicated.
It just start killing them.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. This is unacceptable. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If I may? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Doubt is for the weak.
Is there any prerequisites for this?
As the Emperor commands, eradicated. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is
Just
worthless.
below that, huh? $26. Okay.
High momentum.
Scan that. Pop that on the majority of people and
Request denied.
okay. So where were we? That can't shoot, that can't shoot. Okay, fair enough. Turn that on.
I'll do what it
Oh,
takes.
did not see him.
I will endure.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Ouch.
And so shall it be done.
Okay.
The Emperor commands. And so it shall be done.
Increase the stats. Okay.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Come on.
As honor ordains. Trust me. As honor ordains.
Okay.
I shall not. Death is a blessing.
Okay, and then
as the tenants demand.
Death Waltz. Okay. Get away from her.
Reduced to dust. For Von Valancius. Follow my lead. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. It will be done.
Yeah, sure.
At your beck and call. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
What does... Yeah, it's just a single target ability. It doesn't do anything special.
I will not die in dishonor. I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Ouch.
Don't touch me! Guided by faith.
Let's move over here.
I'll do it. With you, my Emperor!
Reload.
I will not.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Hey.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
My blade whispers your name. The shadows will see it done.
25 damage, okay.
Me? I see you gasping in crimson.
30 damage. Give her more dodge. It feels like the bird is good. It just feels like it. I don't know if it actually is doing like really a lot of work or something like that.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose.
As honor ordains. I shall not fail.
Ouch.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
It's just you over there, okay? Fair enough.
Indeed.
Pain cleanses the body.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Okay, so let's loot and have a look around here. There should be some hidden chests from memory, but I'm really unsure. There we have a normal chest. Okay, scout.
Unlocked.
Perception cape lowers all enemies' perception by fellowship bonus in 5 cell radius. Decent.
Books and items of luxury. The legality of some of them is questionable, but the Navi's Nobilite often turns a blind eye to such diversions.
Oh, whoa. We have it. More materials, goods. Yeah, we can clear that passage.
An expected result.
Okay. Missed the corpse down here. Probably just has a dagger, right? Yeah. Dagger and bodysuit. Let's have a look what we have here. Oh yeah. Hey. The navigator is... yeah. We're talking.
The leader of the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristic of navigators, not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right and back so as not to touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge on an uneventful day.
My greetings, your lordship. There is no need for introductions, I know the heirs of the von Valancius line by sight. I am Han of House Cassini, the navigator on this vessel, and, as the senior surviving officer, I assumed command after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting, considering the circumstances.
Han decorously dips his head to Cassia.
I have not had the honor of being personally acquainted with you, but of course I know the emblem of House Orselio. How fares the Honorable Regent?
Cassia Orselio.
She offers a reserved nod.
Cordiality will not disguise the ice-blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell Regent Eranto that you inquired after his health. You may pass on my best wishes to Novator Cassini. And now let's set the pleasantries aside. I'm sure the rogue trader would like to ask you a few questions.
As Han speaks, others glare at you with dour attention. Up close, you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of incredibly grotesque deformities, the same as the muttering madman who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed, showing no signs of madness.
What happened to the ship and the crew, Han?
This ship is assigned to the port of Dargonus. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver a package. Urgently, by hand, to you, your lordship. We were even shown a pict of your face.
The navigator's voice seems calm. Yet there is tension in his eyes, which are trained on you.
The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details, as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason, the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, had a most destructive impact on the crew.
Yeah, you can say that, yeah.
Han frowns.
The package contained a chaos artifact. A chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their mind and mutate. The first to be afflicted was the captain and the senior officers, but the effect spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it, every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are the only survivors. Or rather, the only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come and fighting off mad crew members. Then you arrived.
So, Chaos Bomb package was meant for me. Who's the sender?
As far as I am aware, the order came from Kunrad Voigt Ver, the Master of Whispers in the Rogue Trader's retinue. It is likely that he arranged the delivery, either personally or through intermediaries.
Abelard's face turns a deep puce.
That blasted traitor beat us to Dargonus and is now free to act with impunity. It would not surprise me to find out that this was the work of sorcery. How else could he have reached the world in such a short time?
Han pauses, then adds bluntly, almost brazenly.
Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. That is good to know. I had almost convinced myself that the rogue trader was deliberately collecting chaos artifacts.
I'm not paid them because I know nothing of this plan. I give you my word. Do not accuse me of colluding with chaos. Do not even suggest it.
I beg your pardon. I am too tired to speak diplomatically. However, the sender wanted all of this.
Han makes a sweeping gesture at the destruction and the corpses of crew members around him.
To happen to your ship, not ours.
Were you not affected by the mutation and madness?
Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see.
Han smiles, grimly and wearily.
Navigators are taught to resist the influence of chaos, and so I have been, as best I could. But I will be frank with you, I cannot be certain that I have avoided it completely. There have been no visible indications. Yet.
All signs point to Han telling the truth. But you also notice clear evidence of just how difficult it is for him to struggle against the corruption. He is extremely tired, practically exhausted.
You have all been tainted by chaos. The last part there is just like, yeah. Where is the artifact now?
The tension in his posture and gaze becomes even more noticeable.
I have placed it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances, or rather, I had no assurances that it would not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. But once we are off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the vile thing.
Face it, hun. You can't leave the ship. The corruption of the chaos bomb did inflict you, albeit not as strongly as others, and you know it. You can tell by your reaction.
What are you saying?
The usually reserved Cassia glares at you.
Does the rogue trader have so low an opinion of Navi's nobilite blood? If the corruption of the Immaterium could so easily break our will and maim our soul, the Emperor would never have entrusted us with our sacred duty.
I have been gazing into the eyes of the warp for as long as I can remember. I can fight it.
There is pride and aloofness in Han's voice.
Nope. I'm not taking that risk. I am sorry, my friend. I am sorry.
The container is covered in a fine ornament of symbols, among which the seal of the Navi's Nobilite and the personal coat of arms of House Cassinai stand out. The container is closed and sealed, but the lock does not seem particularly tricky.
Give the orders to Lady in Mines. You have sufficient resource and knowledge. We'll destroy it along with the ship.
The divine watches over us.
And that is a sad part. He was corrupted. We cannot save the corrupted. For the Emperor. Oh. This is the problem. I get stuck doing something and I'm just like, okay, yep, stuck. We are doing this. We're doing this system and then we're calling it for today.
Apologies for disturbing you, Lord Captain. I just thought you should know. the Lady Navigator has successfully guided the ship out of the warp's hold and left the Sanctum Navis. But instead of going to her chambers as usual, she headed for yours. Perhaps you will want to prepare for this meeting.
Greetings, Lord Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My navigator's gaze perceived the light of the Astronomicon beyond the tumultuous waves of the Sea of Souls, albeit with some difficulty. The crew and the master helmsman conducted themselves adequately. My instructions during the jump helped them find their focus and guide the ship without any serious incidents.
Thank you for your report, but I have already noticed for myself that the ship is intact, unless, of course... What reaction are you expecting from me, ensuring the safety of the passage? I never doubted your ability, Navigator Lady Cassia. My crew is fortunate to have you.
Cassia's expression changes subtly, and she gives a reserved nod.
It pleases me to hear this, Lord Captain. I am equally satisfied with your manner of command.
Fidgeting awkwardly, Cassia glances around the study.
I see you have many compelling works of art here, but precious few paintings. I, for one, do enjoy passing what little spare time I have with a brush in hand. Why, just recently, I created a beautiful voidscape inspired by our travels together. I cannot show it to you quite yet, as it still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery. Oh, if only you could see.
My quarters do indeed surely lack exquisite finery. Might I hope that your painting will soon adorn these walls?
Cassia cocks her head in surprise.
Do you truly wish that it would? But, I must admit, I am nothing more than an amateur. You will have to forgive me, Lord Captain, but I do not think that it is such a good idea. These chambers are in need of masterpieces, while I paint merely for my own pleasure.
Her furtive smile speaks louder than her polite refusal.
One other thing I meant to tell you is that I am quite well read. And that my knowledge is not limited to the navigator's craft, I am versed in many other scholarly fields. Such as the centenary history of the Calixus sector, or...
Cassia shrugs awkwardly.
Navigators are taught to familiarize themselves with the warp from childhood. Should you require my help, that is to say, my counsel, my knowledge is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask.
She fiddles with a lock of her hair while still proudly holding her chin high and avoiding your gaze at the same time.
You do not need to prove yourself to me, Cassia. With each passing day I learn about new sides of you. You amaze me every time.
You are too kind, Lord Captain.
Cassia looks away, but before she does, you catch a strange fleeting expression on her face. Could it be joy?
I apologize. I must be distracting you from important matters. With this, please permit me to leave your presence, Lord Captain.
Cassia gives a courteous nod, gracefully picks up her cloak, and takes her leave.
How did I end up romancing the navigator? That was pure coincidence. Okay. So, we're doing this system. I don't remember which system this is. Oh. I'm looking for specifically the system with a Mechanicus station. Ooh. Flogism. I think it's Flogism, right? Yeah. My question is this. Whenever the cyber units successfully attack the obstructed enemy. What do you mean obstructed? This creature cannot leave the current cell. Attack the cyber if it creates... If this creature uses a range weapon. Okay, so... I don't fully understand what it means, but yeah, sure. This is a fire planet as well, isn't it? Promethium. Don't mind if I do. Plan is to pretty much tap as much as possible. And yeah. Plan is to tap as much as possible. We have cargo, dogmatic. Okay, so did we want this or did we want righteous bonfire? I think we wanted righteous bonfire. Dogmatic rank. Shrine. Crusade. No, we wanted this. So we wanted one of the projects, bonfire. So it doesn't matter which one we got. But we need reputation with Navy and we need 9 people. Okay. Janus is soon done. While we wait, we can just make this one. Complacency. Mechanism for that one. Needs a fuck ton more rep on that one. Okay. And that is going to be it for us today. I want to wish you everyone a good night. I'm probably off now to fix some food and do some other things around the house. So take care. Good night.